All right. Hello, everyone, to the stream. I see that there are currently 2 people watching. That's fine. All right, let's get rid of that and that. Whoops, and we're back to the proper screen. So hello, everyone, and welcome to another live stream for Stellaris. I have zero clue if anyone's going to be joining in. This is, well, regardless, I'm going to be chatting and talking as if people are here. I apparently have 2 lurkers, or maybe they'll say something soon enough. But anyway, we are playing as the Alarian Ascendancy. Last stream, I started off as this faction. Now, it was just before a specific update, which has now launched. Originally, I was going to play on that same old version, but every time I click one of my planets, the game crashes, so I have updated to, I believe, the newest version right now. One of the big changes, which really nerfs my empire, if you get to the species tab, is that Repugnant has been reworked. So instead of being minus 50% to all entertainer jobs, it's minus 20% for influential jobs, which includes all elite jobs, all bio trophies, and all maintenance drones. I do not know what maintenance drones are. Entertainers is fine, but elite jobs is really bad because we go to the species right here. I mean, all of our science directors are, you know, elites. So it's really bad actually for our science, but we're just gonna have to roll with it. I still have some ideas. Maybe I can roll it back to an older version between the streams, but we'll have to see if that works. Until then, at least for this stream, we're gonna continue along. Now, the goal of this stream, first off, it's gonna be a little bit shorter. It's gonna be like 2-ish hours. Hey, you're finally catching me on time. Hey, TJ Mace, nice to see you. Hey, you're finally catching me on time, huh? I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? We have max minerals, so that's one of the first things we're going to change. And apparently, I never actually got around to doing things properly. So we're going to sell off like 40 of them. There we go. Something else I can do is I can reduce the amount of miners I have by quite a bit. I do not need miners. And on the manufacturing world, I have more than enough of everything else. But I could once again reduce all the miners to basically 0. And maybe we'll hold off for now. I'll do this as well. We'll see how that changes things. We have an anomaly, may as well investigate it. We just surveyed a system over here, that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna well, you know, investigate it. Sure. We've scavenged some debris. That's very nice. Awareness increased on Hezi. Now, unfortunately, I have a bit of a cold, so expect me to sneeze a lot. Like, I'm warning you right here and right now. Industrial age. Alright, so they now know more about me. That is a bit of a shame. Where are my construction ships? I have this one right here. You can actually go and build a research station, right? Yeah, that'll be good. Do I actually have an observation post? I do. Go to diplomacy. Let's see. So, they are questioning us. They are partially aware. Not great. It is what it is. A little sick today? Yeah, you're sick as well? There are a lot of things going around right now. Yeah, you're watching my stream? Well, you're very welcome. I'm doing well, yeah. I'm also a little bit sick, as mentioned, so expect... I don't know how stuffy I sound. Hopefully not very. But, yeah, I might sneeze, I might cough. I hope that you guys will be okay with that. So, the goal, among other things, this episode is to build star bases all the way up to the pre-FTL species here. I want to conquer them. Now, I believe if I go to society and government, and we go to society research, that's all fine. No restrictions on our research, which is fine. We tolerate pre-sapience, and Where do we have the subjugation? Benevolent vassalage. I do not want them as vassals. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go to Ilaria here, and we're going to build ourselves maybe 20 armies worth of forces. Alright, 20 armies. I think that'll be good. We're actually going to invade Stenbrook. I will try to peacefully acquire them, but if they do not want to submit to us, I'll just have to conquer them myself. So look at these little guys. They're toxoids, apparently. Slow learners and quarrelsome. So that's going to be one of the goals. So let's just let time pass by. A Xenoist faction.
Research concluded.
They champion alien life and culture. They enjoy diverse populations and interactions with other species. They oppose species-wide slavery and purchase. That's fine. Why are they pissy at us? Okay, they want to be federated. New contact. They want us to meet some. Enlightening alien pre-FTLs to the wonders of space age is good according to them. And represented on council. They want to be represented. That's fine. Bunker bots. All right. We have traced the unusual electromagnetic nation. I don't really know what this is about. We can scrap the mega computer for parts. We can use it to get our engineering research. We can let it to continue its mysterious calculations for a bunch of Unity. I mean, I want to say no to the Unity, to be honest. I think I have enough research. You know, I'll take the Unity. Apparently, the mercantile Unity situation was patched as well, so it's not as good anymore. So basically everything with this empire now kind of sucks. But we're just gonna roll with it. First cough of the stream. It is what it is. Now, I think that I also did Marketplace of Ideas. Yeah, that's right. So we are getting a bunch of Unity. That's good. I'm still getting a bunch of minerals, even though I told basically all of my workers to not work there. What do I actually need? I have enough consumer goods as well. I guess I'll build a civilian industries. And I'll also get a... I mean, I do need alloys, right? You always need alloys, so... Maybe I'll get like a heavy industry. Something else that has been patched is that these, you now get 0.25 per 100 jobs in industrial. It used to be like 1 or 2. So everything that I've prepped has basically been nerfed into oblivion. We'll see if we can fix this between episodes, but there is a pretty high chance that we don't. The Unification Center is doing okay. I do not have any unemployed people here. I'm unsure what to build. I guess that one civilian industries will help. The mining world, like, I don't even know if I need the mining world right now, but I guess I'll keep it for now. I honestly need like a factory world, to be honest. I could, I guess, go instead of civilian industry, go into alloys. But for now, you know, we're just gonna go with this and just see what happens. Alright. Keep on keeping on. So, Rowana Eldigan reports that the artificial construction located on Gamma Dacronis 4A is not a structure at all, but rather a colossal robot from a bygone era. Okay. The aging mechanical behemoth lies disabled in the mountains, slowly being corroded by volatile acids that rain on Gamma Draconis 4A. It has notable weapons capabilities and appears to be built as an unmanned spaceship. If we want to make use of it, we will need to act swiftly before the corrosive environment of Draconis 4A renders the robotic warship wholly inoperable. we will pull it out.
Situation log.
And I need to pause immediately. Let's go to the situation log. Now, unfortunately, once again, I need to step away a little bit from the computer. Fortunately, being sick means that I need to grab some paper. I'm gonna be completely honest, like, my motivation for this particular campaign did decrease a little bit. Like, I don't want to make it too big of a deal, but you know, it's a bit of a shame when you have these conditions and... Oh, okay, you need a construction ship? Well, that is perfect. We can do the research project. Alright, that's nice. We can select more tech. Alright. Not really sure what to get. Basic cloaking fields sounds good. I guess I'll get it. Global energy management sounds good as well. Alright. Keep on doing stuff. Timed project. Yeah, we're trying to do it. Alright, that's good. Interesting. We'll send an envoy. Oh yeah, are you even doing anything? Not really. I can't go there, I can't go there. I guess I'll send you to survey this. That way. You know what? Sand ship automation. Just do this. Start. There we go. We're just gonna automate this away. On screen, worship restored. Okay, and it's attacking us. The engineering crew manning the ISS Matrix are pleased to report that mysterious warship found on Gamma Draconis 4A has been successfully extracted from the planet's hostile environment. Its corroded components have been repaired and replaced where needed, including its discharged power core. As the hulking warship was powered back on and regained operational status, it swiftly became evident that the machine possesses a notable degree of artificial intelligence. We can't communicate with it. On screen, booting systems, activating interactive interfaces. Warning, diagnostics have not been run for 1,761,125 days. Would you like to run them now? I have no idea how this works, this specific event. I'm just kind of curious how many days that is in terms of years. So let's assume those are Earth days. That's about 4,800 years? Okay, cool. If the days are Earth days and, you know, Earth years. What are your makers? Searching unknown. Why are you alone on that planet? Memory drive A7 has failed, unable to answer query. Who made you? Makers. Yes, your makers. Who are they? Never mind, I must be stuck in the loop. Query, are you makers? Not yours. We found you alone on the planet. Hardware management systems have identified several foreign devices. Please confirm origin. If you're asking about the new parts, yes, we repaired you. New entities perform restorative operations, provided hardware replacements. Ergo, new entities are makers? If you want to look at it that way. Oh, shouldn't we do the... Oh, I didn't do the boot. Maybe that's bad. Renowned Paragon. An ancient combat computer ready to serve our empire after having misspent centuries on a toxic graveyard. Blah, 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 blah. How did you last so long trapped down there? Operation reports. This unit had its automatic repair functions, replacing components as they corroded. Estimated time until resources depleted, 12 days. Oh, wow. Corrosive Survivor. Sounds good. Skirmisher. Sounds good. Scout. Sounds good. Welcome. Alright, we got him. We'll see how long he lives. Age 1,578 years. Okay, so these were not Earth years then. So I have this one fleet with this one commander. Can I look at it? It's kind of an interesting ship. Not really sure why it's in combat. Okay, there we go. It's a tier 5. So let's do flexible programming. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we can do... Unyielding doesn't sound bad. Trickster sounds really good as well. Aggressive attack pattern is always good. I'll do Trickster. Scout 2. That means that it can go quick. Sublight speed plus 25% sounds really good. I'll do Scout 2. Well, maybe not. This is a commander we're probably going to have a very long time, as long as he doesn't die. So, keeping him as like a primary combat stuff will be good. I'll do Artillerist, because why not? And we'll do Artillerist 2, I think. Yeah, we'll do Artillerist 2. Alright, this is one of our admirals now. Very strong. Send this fleet over here, because why not? Evading hostiles, wherever.
Research concluded.
They don't like stuff we're doing. We're gonna get amenities per traders. That sounds good. We're gonna get more tech. Claim influence cost minus 10%. That sounds absolutely perfect.
Construction project concluded.
And we're gonna get research station output, maybe? Yeah, sounds good. Ilaria is doing well. First contact. Alright. Yeah, we're still working on stuff. Alright, I guess we found some aliens over... Not there, over here. So I got like, what, 23 years into game last stream? Let's see how many we can get this stream. Asteroidal entity discovered. Another of the strange asteroidal creatures have been discovered. Oh no. On Hasselblad during a routine inspection. We should avoid the system with our science ship until we know more about these dangerous objects. Yeah. Definitely. So... yeah, that's not good. Wait,
Unshielded life signs.
So you're here.
Deep space.
You're there. That's whatever. And then we have you here as well. Why am I not able to... survey the system? I don't... I'm kind of confused. Alright, can I build a outpost there? I could, but not yet. We're still working on the first contact. Starbase building cost sounds good.
Unshielded life signs detected in deep space.
Are losing credits on energy, so we'll do like this. There we go. That should fix this. Perfect.
System survey concluded.
Alright, we can finally build here. Nice. So we'll do that. Let's see. Upgraded capital buildings, job efficiency plus 20%. That doesn't sound bad.
Anomaly found.
Edict fund is always good. But I'll get the gene crops for now. Let's let some more time pass.
Construction project concluded.
We're still working on our first contact. That's good. We finally actually got this system, so let's build the mining stations. And then we'll build an outpost right there.
Research concluded.
We have a lot of influence at this point, so I think it won't be all too big of a problem to build all the way up to there. New research done, so let's get ourselves... I'll just get the cloaking fields out of it. Oh, and speak of the devil, we get another research. Civic slots sounds pretty good, so we'll do that. Heritage site sounds really good as well, so we'll get that actually. Now I get to pick the next one. I'll pick more trade from our jobs, and then I'll put the market fee as our next thing. Now, originally, I was actually going to go with cybernetics, but I think maybe I'll go with the one that allows us to edit our genes. Once again, I have full research stuff, so that means that we build more capital districts, so... yeah, just build one of these. That's good. I need special resources on Ilaria. I have some jobs, but not huge amounts of jobs. That's fine. The Unification Center could use a admin hub, which allows bureaucrats. Yes, administrative hub, that sounds good to have. That uses up some of my minerals, so that's good. Not really doing anything, so that's fine.
Research concluded.
You're doing nothing, which isn't great. So we're stuck here. We're basically stuck everywhere.
Agenda ready.
I think what I need to do is I need to just gather the military fleet that I have. Yeah, you guys need to head back here. Yeah. I think so, yeah. We're gonna repair and try to rebuild everything, and then we're gonna start taking out some of these alien hostile groups. Do I have any fleets here? So I have this one. And I have this one. Maybe I can merge these to one. We'll hold off for now. New engineering research. I guess I'll get the... sure. Destroyers are now quicker to build. Leader lifespan sounds very nice, but Deep Space Citadel... I'll get that just because it's a rare technology. We can always get the regular technology some other time. I have a lot of starbase capacity, so I could build more of those. I feel very suboptimal with my playstyle, but at this point we're just gonna roll with it. I can apparently promote someone. Sure. Yeah, sure.
System survey
Council
concluded
agenda ready.
without incident.
We're gonna grab something first, so let's do... How close are we to the Unity right now? 16 months until that one, and then we get the Ascension perk. Alright, we're gonna... think still do something. So we'll do... Open markets, maybe? I don't think so. Give and take, or... We'll do Favored Society. Where is this? This is a Gaia world, level 14, the Phased Society. The ISS Cortex has made an incredible discovery in orbit of Astor 3. The planet possesses a hitherto thought impossible number of superimposed quantum states per unit of space. Science officer Suna Natelkin suggests Astor 3, which she codenamed the Veil, exists simultaneously in two dimensions, our own and an unknown other. What is more, the number of quantum states in the particle field surrounding the planet is increasing at a constant rate. As of yet, there is no confirmed theory that could account for this phenomenon. Suna Natelkin posits that the psionic energy, sir, the transmission crackles out to static. That's not good. The Phase Planet. The ISS Cortex crew apologizes for the abrupt termination of their initial report. During transmission, the Veil experienced a complete dimensional phase shift. The Veil is the name of the ship? No. Its particle field is rotating out of one of the dimensions into another. The glittering jewel of a Gaia world has vanished. Oh, that sucks. That's too bad. It's a shrouded world now. And in this place is now a swirling planet clouded by shrouds of psionic energy. Fascinatingly, the number of superimposed quantum states appears to have been reset as the planet shifted, and is now increasing at the same rate as when the planet was a Gaia world. Suna Telkin has used the rate of increase of particle superimposition and the total number of quantum states at the time of transition to extrapolate a 3-month cycle for the planet's dimensional shift. Perhaps we might develop a method to prevent the planet from shifting, but we should secure the system first. Okay, so this is sometimes a Gaia world, sometimes not. Not great. I wish it was just a Gaia world, but that's fine.
Research concluded.
We are going to get ourselves some energy credits. Sure, why not? Okay, and of course, my new leader got a negative Tate. Passive, not very good. But it's fine. See how we do. The military fleet is actually all the way up here. That's really good. So we'll repair it or upgrade it.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, so we're gonna get whoever this is. Alright. So she's gonna stay as our first leader. That's fine. Minister of State could become a industrialist, I think. Yeah, I think that's good. Nice. Alright, fantastic. And we also have a commander here who could become a Void Hunter. Sure. Why not? We don't care about that. Once again, we have all the minerals in the world. And new monthly trade. I think it was like 60 that we can sell and buy without any consequences, so we're gonna do that. Not sure why that stopped, but we're starting it again. There we go. Just as we're gonna, I think, stop this. Do something like that. That's, I think, good. The Unification Center can use this. So upgrade that. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Medical center, robot assembly plants. Yeah, that's fine. Not sure how useful the mining world's gonna be, to be honest. The Unification Center sounds more important. Speaking of, let's get a administrative office, and another administrative office, and another administrative office, and then we're gonna get another administrative hub. We're really building up this planet. Zybar Unity. Very nice. I think I'm going to play this for at least another half hour, but then I might actually play something else because, to be honest, not really feeling Stellaris today. I committed to playing through this playthrough, and I'm going to try to do that, but we'll see how we do. Or Unity, very nice.
Concluded.
Do that. We get our Ascension perk. Psionics suck right now. The flesh is weak. I was going to go Cybernetics. I'm going to test Cybernetics again. Yeah, we're going with it. So that's what we're gonna do. Cybernetics. Getting a bunch of stuff, so let's lower the speed a little bit. The tech we'll get is improved structural integrity, sounds good. And we'll also get research station output. Sure. Nodal consciousness discovered. Where are you? Over here? Oh, it's on Haze. Uvazanot, explorers on Haze 1 discovered a previously unknown species of molluscaloid On its own, each of these creatures barely qualifies as sapiens. However, when two or more are joined through psychic or physical contact, they form a semi-conscious node. Theoretically, these nodes should be capable of an exponential growth in cognitive power. Simply put, the people of Haze 1 have stumbled onto a biological thinking machine. Given time, this discovery could herald the advent of an organic singularity. So we can prevent it. Preventing the singularity will require continuous investment in resources. Once selected, we will be unable to change this approach. Promote the singularity. I do not want to do that. Let's watch and learn. Yeah, let's watch and learn. Does that mean that I get even more, like, science and stuff? Yeah, we'll see what happens now. This might totally screw us up, and if that is the case, if there's some apocalypse thing, then we're just gonna have to roll with it. Alright, so you guys are actually gonna head over here and take this out. Okay, go after this. Ancient Cybrix base. The hostile, unforgiving world of Unar B.I. was home to what was once appears to have been a large Cybrix base. Nothing remains of it now aside from a scattered debris and a large crater. We will have to investigate the site of the base more closely if we are to learn more. Interesting.
Situation log updated.
Alright, we'll do that. The first sneeze of the stream. I have no clue how sick I sound. Hopefully not too bad.
An alien empire.
Okay, we found ourselves the singers, or whatever called, the artisan troupe. A visitor, this joyous occasion indeed. Ah, forgive my manner. I believe introductions, okay, let's hold off a little bit, are in order. We are the artisan troupe. Our members have dedicated their lives to the pursuit of art, music, and culture, and all other things which makes existence bearable to a sapient being. Please, if you would like to share the wonders of our creations, do not hesitate to contact us. Interesting. So doing an art piece gives us more amenities. I don't really care about that. Becoming their patron gives us monthly unity plus 10%. Ooh, that sounds really good. Yes, please. It's a deal. Thank you. Alright, so 10% more unity. Fantastic. Biological calculators. Through persistent experimentation, the people of Hezi 1 have begun to use their recently discovered neural consciousness as a rudimentary thinking machine. Now capable of complex mathematical calculations, the inhabitants are making breakthroughs in science and technology at a previously unheard pace. So we get our insight in technology, and Hezi 1 gets multiphysics, energy, and society. Alright. Yeah, research boom. Very nice. This is an arid world? Okay. And this is an Arctic world, so... Wait, what is this? Incoming transmission. What? Greetings, friends. It has been some time. Firstly, I want to apologize for all the effort you put into looking for me. My disappearance on Hezi 1 has been intentional. Oh yeah, this was one of the commanders I had. The unsophisticated here have come to see me as something of a god, and why shouldn't they? After much deliberation, I have decided to bring true civilization to these unsophisticated. What has gotten into you? I was tired. Tired of short-sighted ethical constraints. Tired of the ridicule I suffered at the hands of my peers. And most of all, I was tired of passive observation. What nonsense. It is our duty to interfere with unsophisticated cultures, to guide and shape them along a path of our choosing. Observing quietly from the sidelines is just a shameful way of skirting responsibility. You will report for immediate extraction. It's too late for that, I'm afraid. I am done taking orders from those beneath my station. My intellect was at your disposal, but you chose to squander it. Here, I am treated with the respect I deserve. This is my home now. Alright. With my knowledge and technical schematics I brought with me, I will jumpstart the culture and usher in the golden age. You're insane. On the contrary, I have never been more lucid. The deaths of the Alarian ascendancy is inevitable. You have to be blind not to see the signs. Oh, it may take anything from a decade to a century, but your downfall will come. After you have finished destroying yourselves with the inaction, the galaxy will belong to the vibrant young cultures such as the one I'm in the process of building. There's little more to say. I bid you farewell. Goodbye. Can I do anything in this situation log?
Special project concluded.
Let's see here. That's fine. Not a lot I can do about this. They still rule themselves for now, so... Seems like they're doing okay. Being sick sucks. Archaeological project completed. Alright, we have found debris on Unar B from the large ship that appears not to have been of Cybric's origin in the crater that was once the site of their base. Our archaeologists speculate that the ship belonged to one of the organic civilizations under Cybric's attack. If so, it may have been sent to collide with the base on some kind of suicide run. No other explanation or of destruction for the base has been found. So, I get some research, and I get some artifacts. Alright. Oh, and this is actually a resource. Alright, that's cool. Yeah. Do this. Start.
Research
concluded. There are some aliens here.
Another day, another science.
I'm not sure I like the idea of them being able to move through my borders, but that's fine. I'm able to select one. I will, of course, select cybernetics.
Council agenda available.
And then we go to the situation log. Cybernetization. We're going to be cautious. There's no rush, but we're going to be, cautious, as I said. And I really need to blow my nose. I will be right back. Just give me 1 minute. Right, I am back. Being sick sucks. Alright, we got a bunch of different situations ongoing right now. Doing our best. Alright, let's see here. Mining station output sounds good. Started gas refinery sounds good as well. Crime minus 15%, amenities plus 5 sounds good. How is crime going? 0, 0, 0, and 0. Okay, that's good, but we're future-proofing, so it's fine. We're gonna build all this stuff here, and then we're gonna build a outpost right there. We're still working on it. Trying to get up there. And what else are we gonna do? This is an arid world, so if we could get the haze population onto our side as well, that'd be good. Cybernetics controlling the future. Recent breakthroughs in advanced cybernetic implants will one day make it possible to reshape society. By eliminating any biological weaknesses, we can make ourselves smarter, faster, stronger. Corporations have provided business proposals and sales projections, while government officials argue that access to the potential technology must be guaranteed by the state. I think we are gonna nationalize it. I want the Unity. Yes, we're gonna nationalize it. Cancel agenda. What's wrong?
Initializing hostile engagement
That's fine.
protocols.
Yeah, okay.
Research concluded.
Take him out. We took him out. Fantastic. So, this is big news because now... Hold off, man. Where's the science ship here? This science ship can actually go and survey this, and then we're going to put them on automatic surveying. We go here. This is the same place as this Unar B. Unar C. Okay. A closer scan of the debris field around Unar C has led to a discovery of an airtight capsule containing an atomic clock that measures time with unparalleled precision. It has a frequency uncertainty so low that it will be another 879 million years before it gains a single second, and it's counting down to a date 42 years and 3 days away. The capsule holds no clues as to what this date signifies or who the owners are, but it seems as though there's someone out there that lost track of time. Okay. So we can either say, it's a bomb, destroy it, and get a bunch of engineering. Or we can say, keep an eye on it. Tick, tick. 42 years and 3 days. Okay. That's fine. Let's see if we lose. So we got the organic singularity, and we got ticking time bomb over there, and I have no clue if either of those are going to screw us over. Exponential growth. Progress towards an organic singularity on Hezi 1 continues apace. The nodal consciousness has reorganized much of the planet's agricultural production, increasing crop yields and raising standards of living. Already, the people are relinquishing their decision-making to the biological machine. Oh, it's going to consume them. So pop growth speed plus 15%, happiness, monthly food. Alright. Yikes. I don't think this is going to go well. But you never know. Repair the fleet, and then we'll send it down here to fight. This science ship is doing nothing. Automatic. Yeah, do this. There we go. Do stuff. Alright, we're building here. We're gonna go survey that. Alright, we got another negative trait. I don't care. Completely leveled. A thorough geological survey of Med Karesh II. Oh, hey, Rhaegar. What's up, bro? Hey, welcome. Yeah, cheers from Sweden. Nice to see you here. The stream has been quite empty. TJ Mace was here at the start. Yeah, oh, TJ Mace maybe said something and I ignored them this whole time. When did you say that? Is there a way to see when that was said? But yeah, welcome, Rhaegar and TJ Mace. If you're still here, what do you think about playing after this? I'm thinking of playing some StarCraft maybe, because to be honest, I'm not really feeling Stellaris. But we'll see. I might just stream this for like 2 hours and then just say, call it quits. We shall see. All tile blockers have been cleared from Med Kirisha. How's the campaign going? Is that what you're asking? The campaign is going not great. It used to be a pretty powerful species, but there was an update recently, and the version I was playing on crashed, so I did have to actually update it, and my species has been nerfed quite a bit. We had this trait called Repugnant, which would give minus 50% to entertainment jobs, which was absolutely zero problem because you would get all your amenities from the luxury residences. 2,500. Now you only get 1,500, which is still pretty good. Like, I still have enough amenities basically everywhere, so that's not the biggest problem. However, now the repugnant trait has been changed, so that instead of it being minus 50% to entertainers, it's minus 20% to influential jobs, which includes entertainers, but it's also elite jobs, which means that my tech nation is suffering. Am I having fun though? That's the question. I was having a lot of fun the first time. This time, a little bit less so because there are fewer people watching. There are fewer people interacting. And also, I get a little bit disheartened when my whole campaign basically weakened. But we're going to push through. Hopefully, this stream will be okay. Hopefully, more people will join next stream, and it will be more fun that way. But I am honestly... You're still here? Yeah, you said a few minutes ago, so I'm good. Okay, so I wasn't just ignoring you for half an hour. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe StarCraft. I haven't decided yet. That's good. We're gonna let time pass. Yeah, I'm thinking some StarCraft 2, perhaps. I could play some custom games or something like that. I haven't decided. Yeah, I'm having a little bit mixed feelings when it comes to Stellaris, to be honest. Part of me wants to play like EU4, but last time I did that, people weren't all that interested. What will happen is when EU5 comes out, I'm definitely streaming that. Like, that's, I think, going to be a lot of fun, because I just want to play that game. And if people join me at that point, then that's, you know, whatever. Temporal Prism, something has happened. I'm going to say fascinating, and we're going to get to science. The early grind is always the worst. Yes, it is. I mean, to be fair, no one owes me anything, but the first stream and the second stream went really, really well. And I feel like the third one, the fourth one, didn't quite live up to those. Now, you were very active in the third one, Ryger, so it was fun talking to you, and you kept me company. And TJ Mace, you've been joining on several of the different streams, so it's always nice to hear from you guys. But it's not like the first and the second stream. Now, I understand during summer people have more time, but it's a little bit disheartening. Because you kind of have this idea that, oh, this is how streams are going to be, and it's a little bit less. I think Ludwig did a video where he was trying to get a single viewer, and he streamed for 3.5 hours, and it took him like 4.5 hours before he actually got a single viewer. And it was bad. Like, there's a reason people view bot. I'm never gonna do that, but you know, a lot of people do. So, cyberization. Self-modders are furious that many of our planned cybernetic designs will be inaccessible to the average person. They argue that if schematics were made public and environmental regulations relaxed, almost everyone will be able to manufacture and repair their augmentations. Regulations exist for a reason. I'd rather do regulations exist for a reason, so I'm gonna keep that. I want the unity. Engineering research, we're gonna go get ourselves the Applied Mechanics Institute. And here I'm going to get myself the, I guess, energy credits. As always, ups and downs. Do you play games like Starfield, No Man's Sky? No, I do not play those games at all, TJ Mace. Never played either, and I'm honestly not all that interested, to be fair, in like the base building games. Like, I played a bit of Minecraft back in the day, maybe like 2013, something like that, 2014. And that could be fun, but I would always kind of like get tired of it. I'd get bored. I'd have these lofty ambitions of building something, and it just wouldn't really lead to anything. We were receiving your transition. Oh yeah, and always ups and downs, Ryger. That's true. You'll keep watching as long as I keep uploading. Oh, that's very nice of you to say. I appreciate that. A die-hard fan. No, I mean, I appreciate it. It's nice getting all the support. We are receiving transmissions from the Ditract Dynastic Union. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open, and all hostilities between us have ceased for the moment. Oh, they're all the way up here. Okay. I'm very happy I built this planet, because that means that they cannot get here. I speak on behalf of the Ditract Dynastic Union. They are militarist and fanatic xenophiles. Oh, they like other species. And I bring you greetings. Our greatest leader, High Queen Nitrigius, and the First, is very pleased to have made a contact with your unique species, and we look forward to an exchange of culture and ideas. We greet you as equals and friends, Star Travelers. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time, ignoring the primitives apparently, has been received with mixed feelings by our populace. This confirms that we have long suspected we are not alone in the galaxy. Each new alien species we encounter represents both an opportunity and a threat. We must be wary. These particular xenos have a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that we achieve spaceflight at roughly the same time. This changes everything. Yeah. Yeah, they're bordering us. That's... Wait. What? Wait. How did they get here? What? It's because I had open borders. Shit. Is all I'm gonna say. No. That sucks. Oh, thank you, TJ Mays. I appreciate it. You have a Fanta Cold if I decide to visit the Estonia? I plan to visit Estonia at some point. I really do want to check out like Tallinn and different places in Estonia. I've been to Latvia in Riga, and I also want to go to Vilnius in Lithuania. So one day, Ryger. This sucks. All right, I made a pretty critical error or mistake, I guess. Like, that sucks. They are about equally as powerful as we are. I don't want to fight them. I'm gonna close my borders. Yeah. And honestly, we're gonna go species, we're gonna go government. Purge. Where are our borders? Diplomatic stance is fine. Subjugation, orbital. Closed. Yeah. This sucks. This really, really sucks. Because I figured with our closed borders and with this planet, all of this was going to be ours without any problem. Now, not only have they acquired 2 systems here, they're going to be able to acquire these 2. They might be able to acquire these 2 as well. I'm going to be able to, I think, get to Seltrona before then and get all of these. But my beautiful borders, which I were going to have, is gone. Shit. It is what it is. If this were... Because I think they started here at the start of the stream. If this was a single-player game, I'd either give myself these via cheats or I'd... reload the save and just close the borders. Probably reloading the save. But we're just gonna roll with it. Organic singularity. These were probably the hostiles as well. So not only did they block us from exploring all of this, they're now taking our planets. Uneasy synergy. This is from here. The first stirrings of an advanced level of consciousness have appeared on Hesi 1. However, it has become obvious that the nodal consciousness may have its own designs. In an effort to streamline processes, certain basic amenities have been curtailed. Uh-oh. Jobs that were once done by hand are increasingly automated, and local government has found itself unable or unwilling to stem the tide of change. Many of the inhabitants are increasingly uneasy about what is taking place on their world. So amenities minus 20%. We're getting a bunch of research. Yeah, the austerity plan. Not good for them. I would not want to be the species. Damn those aliens. Damn right, Ryger.
Construction project concluded.
You wish you lived in Europe so it was easy for,
Research
you know,
concluded.
go visit another country. The US is so far away from everything. It is very far away from Europe. That is very true. Transatlantic travel is kind of a pain. But Mexico and Canada, I mean, it depends upon where you are in the US, but Mexico and Canada aren't as far away. Like, if you live in, let's say, have you told us which state you live in, TJ Mays? I don't know if you want to say that or not, but let's say you live in Florida, right? I mean, taking a trip down to Mexico is roughly the same amount of time as flying from Sweden to Spain, I think. Like, it's not an insubstantial trip, but it's not terrible. Obviously, going from Sweden to Estonia is really quick. It's like 1 hour. We're going to get the transubstantiation synthesis. Gain access to the simulation. Alright, great. Species right. Alright, assimilation. Species. Let's see here. Okay, a bunch of stuff was changed. Not only have we lost utopian abundance, which we used to... Oh, never mind. Okay, good. I still have utopian abundance. That's good. More like 3 from Sweden. If hours flying? No, flying is like... Man, okay, let me... I'm gonna go on flights right now. Flights... Ryanair. Because they are the... the gold standard. Okay, let's see if I want to go from Stockholm to... Tallinn. Search. 1 hour and 5 minutes from Stockholm to Tallinn. Yeah, I'm talking about flying. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, most people do go by boat. That's very true. Yeah. No, you're 100% right, Rygar, that the ferry is the way most people go. But I will say flying is cheap. Like, flying, I could fly tomorrow for 18 euros. How much does the boat cost? Ferry from Stockholm to Tallinn. Book a trip. This is very important. 122 euros? One way? Wait, what? 132 euros? 122. Are you sure about that, Ryger? That it's cheaper? It seems way more expensive. 122 euros per cabin. Maybe this is something specific. Maybe this is like a cruise. This is on Tallink.com. Direct ferries. Okay, let's see what we got here. 16 hours? That's really slow. I'm guessing it's more like a pressure cruise without the... Oh, okay, without the cabin? Alright. So without the cabin, it's like, how much is the price then? Goddamn aliens. These Diatrek Dynastic Union, I hate them. I hate them! Build the mining stations, build the research stations, and then build the starbase. Yeah, okay, so the Singular Authority, uh-oh. The Singularity has arisen on Hezi 1. After years of exponential growth, today the nodal consciousness achieved full sapience and wasted no time solidifying its authority. With the planet's population reduced to puppet status, many have been forced into subservience. They now exist to provide for the Hive. So, the Uvizat Society will shift ethics to a phonetic authoritarian policy. Policy on slavery is allowed. Slaves to the machine modifier added. Slave pop research, blah, 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 blah. Conclude situation, organic singularity. Not very nice. Not very nice. I guess I could spy. Oh, I can spy on species. Okay. Ad Vendome, Mexico, multiple times. Oh, you've been to... You never been to Canada? Oh, that's supposed to say that you've been to Mexico. Yeah, I figured it out. You've been to Mexico? I would like to go there sometime. I mean, it's supposed to be quite beautiful there. Rogue scientist consolidates power on the Singularity planet? How? The Operation Go remove them. Extract missing scientists. Advances to machine age. I'm gonna extract them.
Situation log updated.
What do I need? 2 transport ships in orbit. Let's get the army. Can I get there in time? I hope so. Research. I'll get, I did not need chemical bliss. Neural weaving. Xenolinguistics. Very good. Increased awareness. That's fine. I don't care. Expertise stagecraft here. Sure, go ahead. Well, in your defense, all the cruises have been paid by the company. Yeah, that usually helps when the company pays. But you can get a flight for like 18 euros via Ryanair. You're not taking input all the way across the ocean. Have you seen what our oceans can do? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy. I mean, you shouldn't take a boat from the United... Well, you could take a cruise from the United States to Mexico. Like, the ocean liners are massive. Let me... Big... cruise ship. Do this. And let's do... Let's hope this works. There we go. I mean, look at these bad boys. These are massive. So, if you're on one of those, like, I think you're pretty much fine. You only have the sea, but the sea does have a temper. Yeah, I mean the Baltic Sea is a little bit temperamental, but it's not that bad. It's not that deep either. It's like what, 80 meters, 40 meters. But I mean, I would also fly. I've only flown to countries or traveled by train or car. I've never taken a boat anywhere. I've been on like a sailing boat, but that doesn't really count. Working on that, remarkable. Technology continues to progress on Hesse 1 as industrialization takes their society to new heights. Their most recent breakthrough in engineering has revolutionized their use of transportation and brought them a step closer to planetary unification. Defying our prediction models, Hesse now is a unified world. Pooling their resources, the people have prioritized the well-being of the global community, and living standards are rising. Remarkable. This is highly uncommon. We could also alleviate some stuff, but now we're going to say remarkable. So we're going to get another alien empire here and here. I mean, it's not going well for us. Oh, max depth is 450 meters? That is very, very deep. Speaking of deep, deep within the crevice of a giant asteroid, we have found something astonishing. There is mining gear attached to the rock. Digging itself into the vast depth of the asteroid, it stands abandoned with no sign of who placed it there. If we can stop the machine, we might be able to learn something about the technology used to build. But we must hurry before the random debris crushes it.
Situation log updated.
What do I need for that? A construction ship? Where is this? Here? Okay, where's the other construction ship that's not doing anything? Research projects in the system. Yeah. These goddamn aliens. Okay, so I'm definitely going to try to go to 1, 2, 3. I should be able to get to here before them. If I can get Etrov and Siluria, that would be good as well. And then I'm going to have to go up here. These goddamn aliens. Forgive the little American. You know what? Wait, do you know what is in the fleet and flight from where I live, London? Wait. What? Oh, so flying from London to America is $1,600? Is that what you're saying? TJ Mace? I don't quite understand the sentence otherwise. But that is a lot of money. I mean, flying to the United States is expensive. It's really expensive. Even like budget trips to like airports that are not popular will cost an arm and leg. I mean, it is very expensive. But that's the thing, is like the United States is basically Europe sized with 50 different states, so flying between states is cheap, just like flying between countries in Europe is cheap. If you want to fly to, say, Japan, it still costs you like 2,000 euros, 3,000 euros at least, something like that. It's very expensive. Yeah, I fly to Estonia for 18 euros, that's pretty good. What state are you from, TJ Maxx? I think Mace. I keep saying Max. TJ Mace. What state are you from, TJ Mace? You've probably said this before in a prior stream, but I must admit that I've forgotten. Augmentation centers. After a period of political infighting, the responsibilities for producing cybernetic augmentations have been divided between various governmental departments. When everyone gets a piece of the pie, they will surely keep each other in check. But plans must be put into action. The research community requires at least one augmentation center to act as a hub for cybernetic development. We get augmenter jobs, which gives engineering research and amenities. So we get amenities from this. Fantastic.
Research concluded.
We prove beyond is filled with life. We got some influence. That's fine. All right. I'm gonna replace the medical center. What do I want to replace? Can I get a... No. No. Wait. Replace? No. This does not work. Alright, that's a shame. I'll replace the clone vats, maybe. Augmentation Center. That's what I want. You know what I'll do? No. I'm gonna cancel this. I'm gonna replace the robot assembly plants. I can always get robots later. Augmentation for everyone! Yay! I'm dying over here. Going to Ohio. All right. Going to Estonia is only 1,500. Wait, you live in Ohio, but you haven't been to Canada, but you've been to Mexico? $1,500. Saving $1,000 plus your hosting. I think to the London was $1,600, so they only save $100. But yeah, you're hosting, Riker, and you got Fanta. You have one hand. Yeah. Oh, how are the fingers doing, by the way, man? You told me that you were in that accident at work. Are your fingers better? I don't know how long the delay is between the stream and me talking. Like, I think it's 10 seconds, unfortunately, which is quite long. I'll see if I can't fix that for the next stream. You can't type? Yeah, it's healing. Yeah, the damn cast. Oh, it sucks. Yeah. Yeah, I hate wearing a cast as well. Does it itch? Because when I had a cast last time, it was itching like crazy. I'll get the galactic bureaucracy. That sounds nice. Who doesn't love a galactic bureaucracy? Yeah, I'm building it, man.
Research concluded.
Wait. Okay. Incoming transmission. Greetings, patron. We have recently been forced to scrap most of our technical equipment due to major malfunction. Were the materials of scrappy and of use to you by any chance? I'll repair it for them. I want the influence. Thank you. Fantastic. Sacred Hearts. While unremarkable on the surface, this asteroid has a hollow core lined with industrially valuable crystals. Alright. Nice. Canada's just across the river? Yeah, so why haven't you? Yeah, it is crazy that you've never been to you've never been to Canada. I do not know how well they would how they would treat you if you went there now, considering all the Trump annexation of Canada stuff. All the Canadians are quite pissed off, but maybe they would be fine. Once again, I mean, they treat individuals like individuals, I think, so I think they're cool. But yeah, that whole situation is actually kind of the same. How long does this situation last? Okay, it's fine. Is the army here? Yes, the army is here. I think so anyway. Orbit. Research the project. Oh, okay. Now that the Veil is within our borders, we should investigate the possibility of stabilizing the planet's state of dimensional flux. If we wish to inhabit the glittering Gaia world, we will have a device. Let us find a way to phase lock the planet, or I could get some influence. No, I want the Gaia world. I need a science ship. Do I have one that is chilling? Seems like you're doing nothing. All right. In that case, you research the project, man. Built a starbase. The itch is worse than the pain, which is great. Yeah, the itch is actually torturous. Like, I mean, it is torture. Pain will usually be temporary unless it's chronic, and you can usually take medicine to like numb it if that is the case. But itchiness is like its own thing, I think. It's just like having like tinnitus can be actual hell. Like there are different stages of tinnitus, and like at a high level, you constantly have this super annoying sound, which just messes you up. Makes you depressed, all these kind of things. Like, it's bad. It's bad. I'll get the nano circuit assembly. Maybe. No, I'll get the lost building methods. Thank you. Pain goes away, but the itch does not. Yeah, that's true. No itchiness. How long do you have to keep the cast on? When can you take it off? And the accident must have been a while ago. Was it like 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? Like, when was it? I'm just bombarding you with questions. I'm sorry about that. You're going over there. Where's the combat fleet? Right here? Go here. Fight it out. Crush them. Those goddamn aliens, honestly. You're building the starbase. That's good. Yeah, we're not doing anything there. I'm working on it. Limbo. Okay. The signal originates from the remains of an antenna-like structure. Exploratory probes were dispatched to investigate the matters more closely. What science officer has found was a cavernous vault. While easily pried open, was evidently the last safe house and refuge of some long-dead race of aliens. While reasonably technologically advanced, it seems they never reached for the stars and perished at some planet-wide natural disaster. The vault is immense, housing thousands upon thousands of black boxes that are IS objects determined to be data source devices. A special project has been prepared to decode the contents.
Situation log updated.
Alright. Sure, why not? Working on this, we're working on this, we're moving our stuff over there. We're working on that. of August, hopefully September 4th the cast comes off. Yeah, let's hold our... I don't know if there's a word for that. Let's cross our fingers. Is that the Swedish equivalent? I mean, English equivalent? Håller tummarna in Swedish, which is like holding our thumbs, which means like crossing fingers is the right one. Rehabilitation takes more time. Yeah, it takes time. What is the Estonian equivalent to crossing your fingers? Like, what do you say in that language? More unity, yes. Oh, I should have taken the integrated anatomy. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Whatever, man. We cross our thumbs. Cross the thumbs. We hold our thumbs. How do you cross thumbs, huh? Successful extraction. Yeah. We have successfully extracted the rogue scientist from Heze 1. Hundreds of unsophisticated were tragically gunned down when they launched suicidal attacks against our forces and futile attempts to protect their god. I do not really know how Singularity would have a god, but that's fine. Yikes. Yikes. Scary. They have high awareness, they're in the machine age. Yeah, they're gonna get to our age soon enough, man. Our legal system will now deal with the scientists, but the impact of these events on the planet's situation must be immense. They still possess some of our technology, and their deity has just been scared away by invaders from the stars. At least one problem has been dealt with. Yeah, I wasn't necessarily evil, man. Move the army over here. We're building here, we're gonna build here, and we're gonna build these two, and then we're gonna go up here. And that will be good. Research. I would like...
concluded.
Why don't we get the Fundamental Research Nexus? That sounds good. Same thing. I mean, yeah, it's basically the same thing. Why are you over here? Are you researching the anomaly? Why are you doing that? What? What? Uh-oh. An asteroid is approaching Hessing 1. The small astrometric lap on our reservation. Our mission is to take care of that. I mean, I'm kind of tempted to let them die, but I guess we'll save them. I'm kind of worried about the singularity. You know what? We're actually kind of close here. So go here instead. So that was lucky. Take that out. Sweden is beautiful though. You spent 2 weeks there. Sweden is very beautiful certain times of the year. The summers are beautiful, and the winters, while very dark, can be pretty because of the white snow. Otherwise, it's, you know, well, actually the springs and the falls can be decent as well. It's a very, like, aside from, like, the southern part of Sweden, it's relatively, like, spread out in terms of population, so there's a lot of nature. Although it was a business trip, the people were great. That's great to hear. I mean, Swedes are kind of, like, polite and nice, but very antisocial. Everybody does their own thing. People don't want to do stuff with each other. These goddamn... Hesse 1 is just a big old problem planet. During a clandestine mission to the surface of Hesse 1, one of our shuttles was intercepted by a squadron... We need to act fast, yeah. We can't win, man. Exposed. Greetings, comrades. Developing civilization encountered. The news that we have made former contact with intelligent yet underdeveloped civilization has been received with mixed feelings of our populace. Yes, we're not alone in the galaxy. This changes everything. Cybernization. So we can enhance the elites. Boost the specialists. Power up the workers. Or augments for all. I want them for all. We're the good guys in this situation. Oh, so to me, there sounds like that would fit in perfectly. Why? Because you don't want to interact with people, TJ? Yeah, these guys know who we are. That's not great. Elegant insights? I don't care about that. If it's red, dangerous technology. I see. We'll get better Corvettes. Why not? I regulated Windows for my company, so talking to people was a must. I mean, people will talk with you in Sweden. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you will talk with people, but Swedes, a lot of it is surface level, and then once you're done, the Swedes will go back to doing their own thing. So, like, you can meet, like, a Swede at a bar, have an amazing conversation, and there's a pretty big chance that they're going to be like, oh, it was cool talking to you, and then they never talk to you again. Like, they never... Well, I feel like in other cultures, they would try to, like, become friends, maybe see you again. But Swedes will be like, oh, I already have my friend group, so it doesn't really matter. And that's kind of mixed. It means that everyone is kind of, like, on average, polite and open to chatting, but it's often surface level, and if it's not surface level, it still doesn't lead to anything. That's kind of what I'd say. But people are sociable, like, don't get me wrong. Your stream is the most... My stream is the most you've interacted with people in years? Really? Oh, okay. As long as you're happy, TJ, that's what matters. If you're not happy, then I believe in you. You can change it. If you're happy with that situation, then... well, I hope that you're enjoying all the socialization anyway. Like, that could be a good thing, that could be a bad thing. Like, I'm not sure. I will not judge before you have told me. The research station. A single badly scorched module is all that's left of the research station.
Situation log updated.
Alright. Situation log. Where? I need to have a science ship here. I like, honestly, like these goddamn aliens. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want the scientist. I think you're closer. You know what? No. Move here. Yeah. How many days do I have to do this? 1,000? That's fine. I'm doing that. I have all the time in the world to do this and this. That's fine. Cybernetization is being worked on, so that's good. I could upgrade this, but I do not have the crystals. Yeah, I don't have the crystals, man. And management, can I remove any of the slums? No. Alright, that's fine. I'm happy, you're good. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's good, you're good. Alright, that's, as long as you're happy, man, that's all that matters. Surprising thing was that they all spoke English, even the old folks. Oh, Swedes can speak English. Yeah, no. I mean, basically, anyone born after the 70s will have decent English, with some very few exceptions. Like, there are some people that work out on the farms who never have to interact with anyone that speak English, and they don't watch American or British TV shows and don't listen to the music. Their English might be mediocre, but and then you have like the occasional idiot. Like, I mean, it is what it is. But almost everyone under the age of 50 will speak English really well, and most people over the age of 50 will still have like a passable English, at least enough to be understood. Like, it's mandatory for us here. You have to do English after your... Now, I think they start as early as like 6 years old. Like, you have to learn English at the age of 6. I don't have any kids, so I'm not quite up to detail when it comes to all that stuff, but I think 6 years old. Can you say something in Swedish? I'm curious to hear what the language sounds like. Oh yeah, of course. What would you like to hear? Write me something in English, and I'll translate it to Swedish. All right? I think that's more fun than me just saying something random. Everyone I met had perfect English. It's not perfect, man. I'm saying this as a half American. It's far from perfect. It's pretty good, like, and I imagine that they would select when interacting with you, the business people would probably be a bit more professional. And I think people under the age of like 40, almost everyone has professional capability, but a lot of Swedes have an accent. Especially like people in their 40s and 50s and up, they have pretty thick accents with some exceptions. Like, there are some that they'll mix up like the grammar. They'll mix up like I and me, for example. Sometimes, well, that's a bit exaggerated, but they'll mix up some of their prepositions. Some of the sentences will be in the sentence structure directly translated from Swedish, so it will be like incorrect. I can't give you a concrete example because I don't really... Yeah, I don't know. Geothermal, whatever. I have an accent, so you don't... Yeah, you have an accent. I mean, that's... Yeah, the accent doesn't mind. Like, it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's kind of charming, to be honest, but I wouldn't say it's perfect. That's all I'm saying. I'm a bit of an elitist. TJ and Ryger are the best viewers. You want me to say that in Swedish? I'm gonna say TJ as the letter T and the letter J in Swedish. Okay. TJ och Ryger är de bästa tittarna, I would say. That's kind of like the direct translation. Viewers, I'd say, is tittare. Yeah. Or you could say like, are the best audience. TJ och Ryger är den bästa publiken. That would be instead, you know. Perfect is never good. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you could say that they had perfect English in for the demands of the job, or for being able to communicate, I guess. But they had good enough, basically, is what I would say. I mean, my English I do not consider perfect, and it's one of my, like, I was, you know, raised speaking English, so if I'm not perfect, then no Swede is. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, there are some Swedes that do speak better English than I do. Look at that light show. And we got some minerals for that. They already know who we are. They should be grateful, honestly. Suspicious? I just saved your life. I just saved your life. Was that satisfactory, TJ, in terms of Swedish? Do you want to hear some more? You know, I could translate your "Can you say something in Swedish? I'm curious to hear what the language sounds like." Kan du säga någonting på svenska? Jag är nyfiken hur ditt språk låter. And then you wrote, Ryger wrote, everyone I met had perfect English, better than mine. I could say that in Swedish. Alla jag träffade pratade perfekt engelska, bättre än min. And then I'll do the next one as well. I have an accent, so I don't mind. Jag har en brytning, så jag bryr mig inte. Or jag har en... I guess brytning would be the correct way to say it. when it's like a different language. Even Americans don't speak don't speak English. I think they do, just not well sometimes, TJ. They're trying, man. So I will say right now, a real talk, that talking with you, Ryger and TJ, is way more entertaining than it was at the start of the stream. So this is a lot more fun now that you guys are interacting. Swedish language is just another level. To what? I really like the language. It reminds me slightly of German. It's very similar to German. We have a lot of like borrowed words from German. So like back in the 11th and 12th century, a lot of the like Hanseatic people, a lot of the Germans came to Sweden. In fact, there were so many Germans in Sweden that some communities, some cities and towns actively had laws forbidding Germans from being like the mayor or being like important positions, because there was like a push to keep Swedes in power of those local communities. So like the word hus, which is house in English, was house in German as well. And I believe English has the word house because of the Scandinavians invading England. I could be incorrect in that thing, but it's just like how far in father, and then I think in German it's something similar as well. Let's see here. Min far. Vatter. Yeah, okay, so it's like father in the German. Oh yeah, Darth Vader is like something like Darth Vader. I think like Vader is like father. I do not know what Darth means though. Darth. I don't think it means anything. To Estonian or Finnish? I don't think it's better than Estonian or Finnish, or like in level elevated. Or do you mean like you have to learn Swedish in Estonian and Finland? I don't know, man. I think Swedish, I mean, I learned it as a little kid. No, I'm just kidding. It is very different. I will say Swedish is easier than Danish, by far. The written language, Swedish and Danish, is kind of the same level. But when it comes to the speaking aspect of it, Danish is like 10 times harder. And it sounds worse. It's way uglier of a language. It's like... That's accurate Danish right there. And if any Danish people watch this, come at me, bro. No, I meant to say perfect English. Yeah, I know what you meant, man. But yeah, it's very similar to German. It has a lot of borrowed words from there. It has a lot of German influence. So on and so forth. Damn those Danes. Yeah, damn those Danes. I mean, I like Denmark. I've only been there 5 or 6 times, maybe. But, you know, and it was mostly when I was younger. I do like Denmark, though. But any chance I have to bully the Danes, I'm gonna take it. Like, I'm Swedish. I have to. It's basically mandatory at this point. Alright, I need to have a scientist over here, right? This goddamn... Oh yeah, oh okay, you're coming over here. Yeah. Research project and system. Fantastic. And then I can get my fleet to come over here. Take care of that. You love learning different histories from countries? Yeah, well, no, Vader is in like father, it's Vatter, which is like with a T. But I think it sounds very similar. So it's like basically the same, more or less. Vader. What's funny is vader in Swedish, like V-A-D-E-R, is thigh. No. It's calves, I think. Calf. In Swedish. Looking it up. Yeah, vad. Yeah, vad is calf. So vader is like calves, plural. So Darth Vader is like Darth calves or calves. The body part, by the way, not the animal. Kalv is. What is the name of a baby? It is a calf, right? Kalv. Yeah, it's a baby calf. Okay, yeah, so a baby cow, calf. Yeah, or kalv in Swedish. We mirror much the Danes as a student. Why do you dislike? Wait, why do you dislike the Danes, Ryger? Let's see here. We're gonna do cybernetic advantage. Yeah, good. I need to know, Rhaegar, why do you hate the Danes? Yeah. So calf, as in the cow, calf is kalv, but calves, like the muscle, calf muscles. Calf muscles. Yeah, calves. Or how do you, what's the plural? Vader. Calves. C-A-L-V-E-S. They are vader in Swedish. It's not called the good old Swedish time for nothing. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So back in like the 14th century, 15th century, they sold you to the Germans. The good old Swedish times. You know what? Estonia has... No, Estonia. Latvia has the same thing in Riga. They have the good old Swedish times in Riga as well. It's kind of weird. Especially considering I don't think the Swedes were all that nice to the Estonians or the Latvians. I don't think we were, like, horribly oppressive. I don't think, like, we were, you know, like, persecuting you or... I think it was just, like, kind of benign neglect. Maybe some investment in infrastructure. And then taxing you guys and maybe recruiting some of your men for our armies. But that was kind of it, I think. But it wasn't like some sort of golden age. Which kind of speaks to how horrible all the other nations that have controlled Estonia, aside from the Estonians, have been. I mean, whether it's the Russians or the... well, I don't know if the Livonian Order was that horrible. I have no clue. But when did the Danes sell the Estonians to the Germans? Was it like during the... Was it to the Livonian Order? Like the Knights Temple, the Crusaders? Or when was that? I'm not an expert on Estonian history. I only know the Swedish one. Livonian was the worst? You had the Livonian Order? Yeah. Why are so humans so horrible to each other? I mean, that is the question of the century, isn't it? Oh, one of the questions... up there with what is the meaning of life. Why are humans so horrible to each other? And unfortunately, I have no answer. I don't think we will be coming to one today. Imagine if we did. I would say one of the reasons, one of the many reasons we're horrible, is like there's only so much work I as an individual can do, right? If I... Even in modern society with automation and technology and all these different things, I can only do a certain amount of work, right? However, what if I had 100 people do the work for me and then I just took it from them, right? All of a sudden, I have way more resources and prospects and power and all that stuff. That's why we have like scammers and all these different things. People putting in time and effort to steal from other people, basically to enrich themselves. Either because they do not have the capability to produce, or because they have decided that they don't want to put in the effort to produce, or they believe that with the effort that they use to rip people off, they can produce way more for themselves than they ever could as individuals, right? And now you think like an agricultural society, it's exponentially bigger, where, you know, you actually have to work at a farm, or at a smithy, or at a loom. It was sold in 1346? Yeah, to the Livonian Order, I guess. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, did Denmark actually control Estonia? Estonia... I guess this would have been like in the Kalmar Union. I am so curious. You know what? Let's... You know, we're streaming, right? Like, it doesn't have to be just Stellaris. Let's learn a bit about Estonia. I'm gonna go to Wikipedia because I'm not gonna be reading any resources of stuff. Let's go. Here we go. I hope I didn't blind you with the light. Let's go here. Yes, the Republic of Estonia. It's been inhabited since 9000 BC. Really? I'm not surprised, to be fair. Sweden, I think, is not... It was inhabited later because of the Ice Age. Sverige. Oh! Well, there you go. Never mind. At least 9000 BC. Northern Crusades of the 13th century. The Teutonic Order. Okay, Denmark, Poland, Sweden. Yeah. We're gonna skip prehistory. Yes. A crusade to Christianize Livonia. The German Sword Brothers. The Estonians suffered defeat. Alright. And they were converted to Christianity. North Estonia became part of the Kingdom of Denmark. The rest was divided between the Sword Brothers and the Princes. Uh-huh. Okay, so the Danish took it over. The Teutonic Order, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I wouldn't say necessarily selfish. It's more complicated than that, right? I mean, that's kind of like how taxes work, right? Like, I as an individual cannot do everything, so I pay some of my taxes to an organization, and then millions of people do the same, which pools resources, which allows more people to do stuff. And you could argue that because some people are horrible, I don't really know where I'm getting with that. You know what? Never mind. You're right. It's just selfishness. Who's bitter? Who said anything about being bitter, Riker? But yeah, no, I mean, I 100% agree that being aware of history is good. So the Livonian Order ruled it. Then the Swedes came. So Tsar Ivan the Terrible invaded Livonia and started the Livonian War. Order was essentially defeated. The majority of Livonia accepted Polish rule, while Riaval and the nobles of northern Estonia swore loyalty to the Swedish king. This was 1560, so it would have been Gustav Vasa. Gustav Vasa. This guy was such a important king for Sweden, and he was actually a terrible person. Can I get Wikipedia, please? Wikipedia. This dude. I mean, look at this, Chad. This is the Swedish Great King. yeah. I blinded you. Yeah, I apologize for that. But now, I mean, look at this guy. Look at those caps. Oh no, I downloaded the video. I don't want to download that. What the? Well, I don't want to download this, bro. Oh, whatever. I do not know how this website works. Anyway. Oh, you were blinded too? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, this guy, King Gustav Vasa, he basically freed Sweden from Denmark. He was one of the few nobles who survived Stockholm's Blodblad, which is like the bloodbath of Stockholm, where dozens, if not hundreds, no, dozens, I think, dozens of nobles were executed. It was like the Red Wedding, where the Danish king, after a rebellion, invited all the nobles to a feast. And then on like the third or second day of the partying, he locked the doors to the big mansion. And then he started trialing everyone. And then he started executing people and chopping off their heads. And this guy, he was like one of the last nobles to survive. He wasn't at the party. He escaped, raised a rebellion, made himself king, and started a Swedish dynasty, which lasted for a few hundred years. And actually was the dynasty that ruled Sweden during our Stormaktstid, which is the Swedish Empire. Let's see if I can find. Yeah, see it here. This guy here. This is what we ruled. Glorious, right? Anyone researches Estonian history, and I just wish the Swedish history. Yeah, I mean, we learned a little bit. We learned that, you know, the Livonian Order. I knew about that, but I didn't know that it was actually sold by the Danes. I didn't know that the Crusade was this late. I didn't know that people lived here for such a long time. The Vikings had some trade over here. Well, I know that the Swedes ruled until basically, yeah, the 1800s. Well, yeah, 1700s. Yeah, Great Northern War, we lost it to Russia. It was pretty bad, honestly, because There was only 150,000 people there? Oh, really? Where's Estonia's population now? 1.3 million. Alright, that tracks. Yeah, he was a horrible king that put people... He was a mixed king because he made Swedish Protestant just for money, which was very important to Sweden as a country, as a developed nation. He did free us from the Danish yoke. He did create the dynasty that would create all of this. And I mean, he did a lot of things. He was very efficient. But he was a very good propagandist. So there are a lot of like legends and tales about how awesome he is. And a lot of it is fake or exaggerated. And not only that, but when he made us Protestants, this region like here, in the southern part of Sweden called Småland, they wanted to remain Catholic, so they revolted. And he was very efficient with his propaganda, really humiliating the guy who led it, Dacke. The Dacke Revolution. Swedish Pomerania. Yeah, they didn't want to die. The Germans? Yeah. The Germans. Yeah. So the 1917, following the collapse of the Russian Empire, to the main Estonian speaking the autonomous government of Estonia. Yeah, the Bolsheviks seized power in Estonia in 1917 and expanded the provincial assembly. However, they established the Salvation Army. They declared independence of Estonia and formed the Estonian provincial government. German occupation immediately followed, but after Germany's capitulation, they were forced to return power to the Estonian government. Alright. Russia actually invaded? Oh, really? Huh. I just thought that they gave up. I know that they fought the Ukrainians and won, and they fought the Polish and lost. Kind of surprised. Estonian army and its allies, most notably the United Kingdom, against the Soviet-Russian westward offensive. Balsische Landswehr. Alright. The campaign was a struggle of the newly established democratic state of Estonia for independence in the aftermath of World War I, resulted in a victory of Estonia and was concluded in 1923 of Tartu. Is that how you pronounce it? Tartu. I'm not really sure. I mean, look at that. 16,000 men, up to 86,000 versus 80,000. A lot of people died, but Estonia was freed for a while. It must have been at the same time as the Latvians and the Lithuanians fought their independence war. I think that's the only way they would have won, because if the Soviets had purely fought the Estonians, they would have won. Soviet Union. Yes. Yeah. We won by the skin of our teeth. We have the Latvians to be free. That's fine, TJ Mays. Don't worry about it. You don't have to apologize. You won by the skin of your teeth? Yeah, and you helped the Latvians to be free. Yeah. I've heard. Alright. When I was in Riga, which was in Latvia, he talked about how before, the Latvians and Lithuanians want to be Estonian, and the Estonians want to be Finnish. And the Estonians want to be included in the Scandinavians, basically. But now, apparently, Latvia's economy is doing better than Lithuania. Latvia GDP per capita. This is obviously not a perfect thing, but... yeah. Okay, 24,000. Alright. And then we have Estonia. No, okay, you guys are still doing better per capita. The armored trains won the day. Yeah, armored trains, very good. Alright, we're gonna do this. Come on now. We're back to the game. For some reason. The timed event. Yeah, I'm trying, man.
Research concluded.
A simpler time back then? I mean, I'm not so sure, to be honest. I mean, some things I feel like stuff was just as complicated because you had like classes and stuff. Like if you were a noble or a peasant, or if you were like a woman, I don't think life was all that good in the 1920s, 1930s, and 1940s. Maybe they were simpler, but they were worse. You know what? I could agree with that. Yeah, more brutal but simple. Yeah, you know what? I could agree with that. Everyone was oppressed. That's pretty simple. Let's see. Gas extraction wells sounds pretty good. No drones though? Yeah, that's true. I mean, that drone warfare looks absolutely terrifying. I mean, when you see the videos from Ukraine, I mean, it is absolutely horrifying. Broken Cyberx warforms. Okay. I mean, I'm fighting so... No, okay, this is the wrong planet. The broken remains of 2 Cyberx warforms have been discovered in orbit around Rantor 1. They appear to have been destroyed in battle. Blah, 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 blah. Alright.
Situation log updated.
Research the project. Thank you. Build the starbase.
Research concluded.
Yay, we can form a federation. Amazing. I'll get this. So we can get a new civic. Because why not? How is cybernization going? Not amazing. It's not
Research concluded.
War preparation. Wait, huh? There are empires that are planning to declare war on us. Okay. You need to be upgraded immediately. We need to immediately start building ships. Okay. The fleet management screen. How much ships can I have? Quite a few. And then, reinforce the fleet. This expeditionary fleet, I do not really care about. Add ship. Corvettes. Add ship. Destroyer. 12 or 10. Reinforce fleet. I might need more stuff. Okay. I'm building it. Then we have... I never built this up. Okay, that's kind of bad on my part. Where is the shipyard? The large station has the solar panel network. Just makes me like stuff. I mean, I would rather have another shipyard. Thank you. That's more important. And you... The Zeobar is gonna be... You know what? It's gonna be a trade hub. Hydroponics. Yeah. Lodium is gonna be a defense planet. And you know what? You are also gonna be upgraded. Do I need to? I don't think so, actually. I'm gonna seize these two. Because screw those guys. This. Yes. You're a firm believer in non-violence? I mean, that's good. I wish more people had that view of things. I think, you know what? Non-violence works as long as everyone else does it. I'm a firm believer in violence when necessary. The problem is, when is it necessary, right? Violence as a last resort, but necessary if there are no other options. That's my belief. Case in point, these guys are attacking us. Operation. Alright, excellent. I wish that too, but most people don't. Yeah, they don't, unfortunately. A team of researchers has put forth an innovative proposal to integrate AI supervisors into our mobile devices. Later, these could be incorporated directly into the cyberware. The supervisors would redirect focus to order. So I could get... No. I'm not doing that. No, I want the Unity. I would rather have the Unity. Yeah. I want the Unity. I have lots of minerals. You know what? I need more alloys. That is something I need desperately. The factory world. There we go. We're gonna build a heavy industry here. Once this is done, we're gonna get some alloy foundries. And we're gonna pump these alloys out like there's no tomorrow. That's good. That's good. These aliens. Difficulty hell. Alright. That's not great. If you want priests, prepare for war. Hell yeah. They've never respect the point of view on violence just because... Yeah, exactly. No, that's fair. Yeah, that's an important distinction. There are some people that are pacifist above everything else, and then there are some people that advocate non-violence as long as it is like possible, and like there are levels to it, as always. Well, we're learning. Okay, so we're getting
Special
infiltration
project
levels.
concluded.
How many levels are there? 50. Oh, these are precursors. Oh, I see. Alright, so we analyzed it and revealed a machine consciousness was experimenting with cybernetic life forms. Oh, that's cool. CyberX artifacts recovered. Okay, let's pause. Let's go to megastructure. Go to collection. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Tales of a Mercenary produces upkeep. I want the Unity. This gives me ship hull. That sounds good. What does this do? Food. Alright. Food. Okay. Minerals. Okay. This one costs energy credits and it gives me energy credits? Why would I not accept that? Wait. Oh, okay, okay. There we go. So these are all active. Alright, that makes sense. Everything else is good. Everything is awesome. I have more than enough food. How do I get more capacity, man? How much trade can I have? A lot. Alright. I'm not able to buy anything else. Like, I'm not able to buy any, like, special resources. I might just buy a bunch of alloys. Like, sell a bunch of minerals and a bunch of food. And buy a bunch of alloys. So, let's see here. The food, I'm gonna sell, like, 5,000 of it. There we go. And the alloys, I'm going to buy a lot. There we go. Fantastic. I have lots of alloys now. So I should be able to fight these guys off. How is the station going? Pretty well.
Situation log updated.
Alright, more situations with the stuff. Where is this? Here. And that's... okay. Go, do that, do that.
Construction.
I know how to fight, I would just prefer not to have to use those skills.
Construction project concluded.
Modern drone warfare is... oh my god, I need to pause, man. Modern drone warfare is brutal. Yeah, it is. Local National Militia Unit. Yeah, I mean, it is brutal, and it's incredibly efficient at taking out, like, tanks and stuff. Like, a $2,000 drone with some wires and stuff, and a person controlling it can take out, like, a $2 million tank. Like, it's kind of crazy. Very dangerous. You know, to fight, you just not have to use those skills. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, the United States has a lot of problems, but living there as opposed to living in Ukraine right now, or living in Gaza, or living in a lot of Africa, to be honest, like, there's still conflicts going on in the Congo and Sudan and all these different places. I mean, I'd say America ranks pretty low on a lot of different metrics compared to European countries, but it's easy to be kind of blind to be like, oh, European countries, and not think about, like, the world in a broader context. All across our territory, in every major urban center, we have stockpiled mechanical implants for our Larian population. Designed by our augmenters, these devices promise to greatly enhance our biological forms. The day's finally here to cast off our past and embrace the cybernetic future. Cybernize! Very nice. So our people now. Not yet. Alright. That's fine. Almost fully cybernetic.
Unshielded life signs detected in deep space.
Alright. I'm gonna find out who those people are. Oh. Well, I need to have the spy network. I just need to, unfortunately. Espionage, I don't know a lot, but I know some stuff. I need more envoys, man.
Initializing hostile engagement.
Let's get myself some more mining, I guess. You know what? It's fine. Oh, we're crushing them.
Situation log.
Yeah. Very nice. Limbo. The vault is a tomb for hopeful immortals. Science officer blah blah blah. That a huge blocks of ternary code found in the databanks are neural images in digital something something. Doubtless, the aliens consider this their only shot at any kind of survival following whatever calamity befell their planet. They did not have means to resurrect themselves, but banked on the impossibility, small hope that eventually someone else would have those means. We could either leave them alone, or download the net patterns for safekeeping. What do you guys think I should do here? Let the dead aliens lie, or download their information? Dropping grenades and mortars have shit, yeah. I'm pretty sure the war is going on currently on every continent. I think every continent except for North America, unless you count like the war on the cartels. I think there's technically still like guerrillas in Colombia and stuff, right? Asia, there's still conflict going on. Africa, there's still conflict going on. Oceania, probably not. Europe, there is right now, right? Antarctica, I don't think there is technically. Yeah, I mean, if you can avoid fighting, you should. Don't do it. Rygar, are you talking to me or are you talking to TJ about fighting? Take your information always. Always learn everything you can. I mean, we are the science people. You don't need the alien tech. Ooh, we have a conflict. Both of you fight for your... Just kidding. I'm gonna leave them... I'm curious what it is. I'm curious if we will use this in the future, so I'm actually gonna take it. So apologies, Ryger, but I'm breaking the law. What is this? Edict fund plus 10. Okay, that's kind of useful. Okay, that's actually kind of good.
Special project concluded.
An interesting find.
Research concluded.
Yeah. Code breaking and Bureau of Espionage sounds pretty good. Basic combat roles seems really good though. I think I kind of need that. Oh, this is scary. 3,000 ship combat is not good. Upgrade this to a Starhold. Get a gun battery. And a gun battery. And a target uplink computer. That's what we need. I hope, considering they're bordering us, this is going to be rough. I hope that they will take a little bit of time. I need to get these here. Like, this could be really bad. I'm building up the fleet. Yeah, we're building a lot. Building at the same time, though, which is good. Here follows the latest newsletter. So we can donate. It gives me influence. Yeah, sure. What would this do? Nah, I'm good. No deal. We're fine. Just don't trust the Worm Nation? Oh, there was an ad right now? Yo, TJ, how was the ad experience? Was it bad or was it good? How long was it? I'm really worried about these guys. Hopefully I have some more time. How much?
Research
okay, we're gonna do that, then that. Hopefully I can get both of these done at least. Hopefully I can get all of these done before they attack me.
Construction project
They have way more forces than I do. I'm building ships, man. I'm trying to get up there. Naval capacity. I need more naval capacity, honestly. Foil gun, frigates, ion cannons. Coil gun, yeah, give me that. I need to get rid of this. Or I need this to be switched to more ships, man. Event Sondar, renewed Paragon. An admiral who found immortality. I'm Sondar, I seek command. What happened to you? Why do you wish to join us? I'll enlist you. Alright, we keep getting, like, aliens and robots joining us. I did take the alien tech, I did. The worms from the previous campaign? I'm afraid to say that I've forgotten about that. From the previous, like, episode of this campaign? Is that what you mean? Form government. I can now add a civic. I'm thinking Byzantine bureaucracy because we're going to have a lot of bureaucrats. Getting even more unity. Or Bishop bureaucracy could be good as well. I like the idea of Byzantine bureaucracy, to be honest. More unity is always good. Yeah, it's gonna be expensive. Reform. Alright, there we go. We're good. Why did I lose that government? Okay, that's not good. Head of research, minister of state. This is gonna be my Minister of Defense. Head of Research. Yeah, we're gonna get the Science Director. Yep. Level 4. Warlike sounds good. That's fine. Yeah. Put you. All of my leaders now have like negative traits. Scientist, sure. There is Cyborg now. That's cool. Roamer, meticulous. I guess you. I guess you. Sure. Alright. We're back to having the naval capacity. Now I can grab more research. Dyson, that would be good. I mean, I really want that. We're getting it. Naval capacity from soldier jobs sounds good. Faculty of archaeology is also really good. Fleet command limit and fleet supremacy. Doesn't really help me. Naval capacity from soldier jobs. How many soldiers do I have? Not sure. Management. Economy, armies. Miners, farmers, technicians. And I guess I can get... Yeah, we're gonna go with this, I guess. That's fine. Okay, so I did get the gun battery, so that's good.
Research concluded.
Oh yeah, I could harvest the coluthoid objects, that's right. Yeah, you can just kind of research the project over there. Yeah, sure. Actually, you can go and research the project there. We'll move there. We'll see whoever's first. And then the transport army can head over here. I have lots of minerals. Mining world, I'm gonna get an alloy foundry. Another alloy foundry. That's good. Factory world could use another civilian industry. Thank you. Oh, I could actually do rare crystal extraction. That's interesting. Energy generation. We'll leave that alone for now. Wait. The situation has one seems to have settled down a bit since the successful extraction of our scientists. Without him to interpret the data, technical schematics of him were of no use. And they have now gone from being... They've gone down to the Steam Age. Regresses to the Steam Age. Okay, that's good. That means that we don't have to care about them. I will say I'm very grateful that they've taken their sweet time when it comes to building up the fleets. Hmm. Why can I not increase the corvettes? Oh, yeah, okay, I got it. Alright. Stray communique. One of our politicians on Lara has carefully... Okay, our encryption is worse.
Scientific breakthrough.
That's not great.
Construction project concluded.
More Unity. Very nice. So I should be able to grab another former. That sounds good. Anyway, let's go with society. Why is that not available? I do not understand.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, that's fine. Clone army. Oh, naval capacity. Oh, thank God. That's perfect. Cruiser hull points, flat cannons, afterburners, ion thrusters. I'll get afterburners. I don't have any cruisers, so it's kind of whatever. And I now have 2 fleets. Oh, yeah. Look at this station now. Amazing. Another... I have the target uplink communications jammer. Sounds good. Effect on shields -20. That sounds good. But I'll do the communications jammer because I really want to kill whatever ships that they have. Anchorage. Fleet anchorages gives me more naval capacity. So I'll get 1. And I'll get another shipyard. Because this is going to be like my combat area with the fleet. Wait, they removed the thing. They're no longer attacking me anymore because they're cowards? Alright, that's good. Hey, they chickened out. Are there like planetary defenses in this? There are, yeah, you can build like defense platforms, I think. Like if I grab one of my construction shipyards. Starbase mining station, observation points, research. There should be like, actually build this, and then this, and then build the starbase here. Yeah, that's what I want you to do. Yeah, I think you can build like defense platforms, basically. I'm gonna build this and this. Yeah, that's good. Well, they're not gonna attack us. So it seems like we're good. Crisis averted. Are you guys still able to see the stream?
Research concluded.
Let me know if you guys are able to see the stream,
Research
because to me it says that a playback error has occurred on the stream. They saw you preparing for war and they're like, okay, never mind. Yeah, that's right. That's what they saw. Oh, whatever. Let's see here. Mineral purification hubs. That sounds good. Wormhole travel. That sounds amazing. That's what I want. Am I still live? Like, can you guys still hear me? Because right now it says an error occurred. Please try again. Playback on my stream. Yeah, you can still hear me? Okay, that's good. Well, if that's said though, I think we're actually going to end the stream real soon. I think I'll end it in like 7 minutes. Okay. I know that's kind of abrupt, but to be honest, I'm getting kind of tired. I think being sick doesn't help, unfortunately. Orbital anomaly. Vessel seized? We lost a ship here. Those bastards. Do I have an envoy? Alright, we're just gonna send you. Alright, we're gonna try to find out who they are. Orbital anomaly. Continue observations. That's fine. Whatever. They can know whatever they want. Death of a great leader. Our scientist has died. The private possession will suffice. We get dies, multi-unity, disability. Alright. Hope you get better. Thank you. I mean, it's not as bad as the finger situation, but hopefully your fingers will be healed soon enough. We lost a leader. Yeah, I hope I get better soon as well. I'm gonna go to bed early is the plan. These guys are fanatic militarists and militarists. I think they killed my scientist, man. They're all the way over here. I don't like them. So we're gonna build these two, and then I'm gonna send this construction ship all the way up here, and we're gonna build up here to kind of block them off that way. Like, my neighbors kind of suck, to be honest.
Research concluded.
I got an achievement. Why did I get an achievement? I'm not playing in Iron Man mode. I don't think. Am I playing in Iron Man mode? How do I see achievements? Achievements. I do not know why, but I just got an achievement right now. What? Yeah, okay, whatever, that's fine. I have a question to you, TJ, and to you, Rygar. Considering the different games I've played, what game have you preferred the most? Have you been the most interested in? Kenya knew how to research. Cybernetic objectives. No. Faith is irrelevant. We move onward. We do not care about this. We're not a spiritualist. That's right.
Council agenda available.
We're very close to being done with cybernetization.
Concluded.
Now, if I go to the species, there are two of them. There are the Alarians, original, and there are the cybernetic ones. Ladders to heaven. Primitive image capturing devices. Secreted to proof of our existence. Continued observations. I mean, they already know we're here. Like, I don't understand why I'm getting all these. Like, they know a lot about us. Continued observations. Yeah.
Special project concluded.
You just like me to see or my commentary? Thank you, Rygar. I appreciate it. What's the deal? Yeah. What else are we gonna get? We're gonna get this. Minerals. Okay, so for you it doesn't really matter what I play. You very much enjoy Empire at War and Stellaris, TJ. Do you have any interest in EU4 or EU5 or StarCraft 2? Or does it not matter? I think I'll probably continue Well, I don't know if I want to continue this game, to be honest. I might. I might also stream something else. I think that the next streaming opportunity that I'm supposed to have, I actually have a company event, so... for you, no, when it comes to EU4 and StarCraft 2? Riker, is that what I'm understanding correctly? When it comes to the next stream, originally one is planned in 2 weeks, but I have a company event. Oh, you don't it doesn't matter for you, Riker. Any game is good. Alright, fair enough. As I was saying, I have a company event in like 2 weeks, so the next stream will actually be cancelled, unfortunately. So it won't be until 4 weeks from now, when I get back. Which will be in... the 27th of September. That's a long ways away. Maybe I can stream on the 20th. But I think it's going to be the 27th, to be honest. And then after that, the next streaming opportunity will be the 11th of October. That doesn't really matter. And then the 25th of October. And then the 8th of November. Yeah, StarCraft 2 is a lot of fun. Anyway, we're gonna save this. Save the game. Save the game. Stream game part 2. I have no clue how I got an achievement when I'm not playing on Iron Man mode, but I'm not gonna question it. Yeah, oh, good luck, Riker, with tomorrow. And to anyone else watching, and well, first off, TJ, Riker, thank you so very much for joining me. It's been a blast talking with you guys. You guys are real champs. I've had a lot of fun. To anyone else watching this later or earlier or whatever, thank you for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any views or feedback or any of that good stuff. I will be streaming again, probably not until like 4 weeks from now because of some real life stuff, which is a long ways away. But do comment either on any of my videos or on the post itself if you have any input on that. With that said, thank you, goodbye, goodbye Riker, goodbye TJ, goodbye everyone else. I'll catch you on the next one. And if you're interested in watching more content from me, I upload regularly, 5 days a week. Subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Thanks, Riker. And bye, TJ.